I still remember that moment vividly. A few years ago, I had this morning ritual, boiling 2 eggs, thinking I was giving my body the ultimate protein boost. After all, for decades, everyone's been telling us that eggs are the king of protein, right? But during a routine checkup, the doctor looked me straight in the eyes and asked, "Are you sure you're getting enough protein to maintain your muscles?" I laughed nervously and said, "Of course, I eat eggs every single day." But he just shook his head, and in that instant, I discovered a truth that completely shocked me. Eggs, it turns out, provide only about 13 grams of protein per 100 grams. Not terrible, but definitely not the powerhouse most of us think. Meanwhile, out there are foods delivering 4 to 5 times that amount. And the scary part? Almost no one over 60 knows they exist. Slowly, silently, low protein intake chips away at our muscle mass. Our steps slow down, our legs weaken, and the risk of falls rises. That's why today I'm sharing the top 10 protein-packed foods that outperform eggs, ranked from number 10 all the way to the ultimate muscle-boosting champion, the one that scientists are now studying to help stroke survivors rebuild strength. It might sound unbelievable, but every single claim I make is backed by published research. Before we jump in, take a quick moment to leave a comment. Where in the world are you watching from? And how has your energy been lately? We read every single comment, and hearing from you truly inspires us. All right, let's dive in. Food number 10 is one you've probably seen countless times, yet never realized how much muscle-supporting power it holds. Number 10, Greek yogurt. Non-fat, strained, and surprisingly mighty. You may know Greek yogurt is healthy, but most older adults underestimate just how much muscle-preserving protein it packs. Non-fat, strained Greek yogurt delivers 10.3 grams of protein per 100 grams, nearly double a boiled egg, which gives only 6.3 grams, without the extra fat. So what makes Greek yogurt special? It's all in the preparation. This type is filtered, not once, not twice, but 3 times, removing most of the liquid whey and lactose. The result? A thick, creamy yogurt loaded with protein, yet gentle on digestion. A 2020 study, published in Nutrients, revealed something incredible. Seniors consuming at least 20 grams of dairy-based protein daily preserved 25% more muscle mass over 12 weeks, especially when paired with regular walking. That's measurable protection against age-related muscle loss. Better yet, Greek yogurt is easy to incorporate. Even those with mild lactose sensitivity usually tolerate it well. Just stick to the plain, non-fat variety. Skip the syrupy fruit or added sugar versions. Want to amplify its benefits? Try adding a spoonful of ground flax seeds, a handful of fresh berries, blend it into your morning smoothie, whip it into a savory dip, or even use it as a creamy base for dressings. And coming up next, a food that's smaller in size, yet surprisingly more powerful than you might expect. Number 9, cooked chickpeas. With around 11.2 grams of protein per 100 grams, chickpeas silently outshine eggs in supporting aging muscles. But here's the kicker. Chickpeas bring more than protein to the table. They're packed with dietary fiber, something eggs lack entirely. Fiber helps regulate digestion, stabilize blood sugar, and reduce chronic inflammation, all critical for preserving muscle as we age. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who swapped some animal protein for plant sources like legumes experienced up to 26% less muscle loss over time. The reason? Lower inflammation and healthier gut bacteria. 2 things legumes naturally boost. Chickpeas are also rich in magnesium, an essential mineral for proper muscle contraction and faster recovery. Without enough magnesium, muscles weaken, tighten, and tire easily. For maximum benefit, soak chickpeas overnight before cooking. It softens them, improves digestibility, and increases nutrient absorption. Once cooked, the possibilities are endless. Blend them into creamy hummus with olive oil and lemon, roast them for a crunchy snack, or stir them into hearty stews and curries. And coming up next, a food that's smaller in size, yet surprisingly more powerful than you might expect. Now let's zoom in on the protein-packed bite that most people walk right past. Number 8. Cooked quinoa. Once cooked, quinoa delivers about 14 grams of complete protein per 100 grams. Yes, you heard that right. Complete protein. Unlike most plant foods, quinoa naturally contains all 9 essential amino acids, those your body can't make on its own. This means your muscles can actually use quinoa's protein to rebuild, recover, and grow stronger. One reason quinoa is especially valuable for older adults is its high lysine content, an amino acid crucial for muscle repair, calcium absorption, and collagen production. According to a 2022 study published in Nutrients, seniors who added quinoa to their daily meals saw a 9% boost in leg strength within just 8 weeks, compared to a control group eating plain white rice. To make quinoa even more effective, soak it overnight. This reduces natural compounds like saponins that can interfere with nutrient absorption, boosting the amount of protein your body can actually use. For cooking, swap water with bone broth or low-sodium vegetable stock to infuse extra minerals. Toss in a pinch of turmeric and black pepper for a gentle anti-inflammatory boost. Need serving ideas? Quinoa shines in warm grain bowls, savory breakfasts, or mixed into veggie stir-fries. Top it with mushrooms, greens, or even a soft-boiled egg for a protein-rich, filling meal. Best of all, just 3/4 cups per day can noticeably improve muscle recovery and energy levels, but only if you stick with it consistently. Coming up next is a protein source worshipped by athletes, but strangely forgotten by many seniors. Once you see what it does, you might never view it the same way again. Number 7. Pumpkin seeds. With 19 grams of protein per 100 grams, pumpkin seeds pack nearly twice the protein of the same amount of eggs. But here's where they truly shine. It's not just about protein. They're loaded with magnesium, iron, and zinc, 3 minerals many older adults tend to lack, especially after 60. Why are these minerals so critical? Magnesium supports proper muscle contractions and helps prevent cramping. Iron ensures your muscles get the oxygen they need to function and repair. Zinc helps rebuild muscle tissue and keeps recovery systems running smoothly. Without enough of these nutrients, even a high-protein diet can fall short. Your body simply can't use protein efficiently if these key minerals are missing. A study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food revealed that eating pumpkin seeds daily reduced muscle inflammation by up to 38% in older adults within just 12 weeks. That's not just maintenance, it's reversal of hidden chronic inflammation that gradually breaks down muscle tissue. To maximize benefits, stick to raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds. That way, you avoid unnecessary sodium or processing that can cancel out their effects. Sprinkle them over Greek yogurt, toss a spoonful into a smoothie, or grind them into a creamy seed butter that's both delicious and protein-rich. Next up is a food you usually see on gym menus, but when used correctly, it can be a game changer for older adults who want to stay strong and independent. Number 6. Tempeh. With 20 grams of protein per 100 grams, tempeh easily surpasses what eggs offer. But what really sets it apart isn't just the number, it's how that protein is delivered. Unlike tofu, which is made from soy milk, tempeh comes from whole soybeans that have been fermented, and that fermentation process changes everything. It not only makes tempeh easier for older adults to digest, but also unlocks extra nutrients that protect muscle tissue from age-related breakdown. Tempeh provides all 9 essential amino acids, meaning your body can actually use it to rebuild and maintain muscle. It's also naturally rich in leucine, the amino acid that helps kickstart muscle growth, especially important after 60 when the body's response to protein starts to slow down. But here's a benefit most people overlook: gut health. Thanks to fermentation, tempeh contains probiotics, the beneficial bacteria in your digestive tract. These microbes don't just aid digestion, they directly influence how well your body absorbs and uses protein.
A major study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with a diverse and healthy gut microbiome retained 18% more lean muscle mass over a year compared to those with poorer gut health, even if their diets were similar. So tempeh isn't just feeding your muscles, it's arming your gut with the tools to unlock that fuel. Looking to make it part of your meals? Slice it thin and pan-sear with a splash of tamari or apple cider vinegar. This brings out a rich, savory flavor without relying on sugar or heavy oils. You can crumble it into stir-fries, layer it in sandwiches, or sprinkle it over salads. Its firm texture and nutty taste make it a fantastic substitute for meat in almost any dish. Now we're moving into a whole new category of protein, quietly becoming a game changer for people over 63. Number 5, spirulina. For every 100 grams, spirulina delivers a jaw-dropping 29 grams of protein, nearly triple what you get from eggs. Studies show that up to 85% of the protein in spirulina is bioavailable, meaning your muscles can absorb and convert it into strength more efficiently than many animal-based proteins. And since spirulina contains all 9 essential amino acids, including a generous dose of leucine, it sends a clear message to your aging muscles. It's time to rebuild. But spirulina doesn't stop at protein. It also fights one of the silent enemies of muscle health in seniors, inflammation. Chronic, low-grade inflammation can slow muscle repair and accelerate muscle loss. Luckily, spirulina contains a unique compound called phycocyanin, which a 2022 study published in Nutrients found can lower CRP, or C-reactive protein, by 32%, a key marker of inflammation. At the same time, it boosts nitric oxide levels, improving blood flow so nutrients can reach and heal muscle fibers faster. You don't need to choke down spoonfuls of powder to reap the benefits. The easiest ways to use spirulina? Add a teaspoon to your morning smoothie with banana, spinach, and walnuts. Stir it gently into warm oatmeal right after cooking. Mix it into energy balls made with dates, seeds, and nut butter for a protein-packed snack. Just 1 teaspoon a day. Used consistently can bring noticeable improvements in muscle strength, energy, and recovery in just a few weeks. If you found this video helpful so far, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.
Number 4, hemp seeds. With around 35 grams of protein per 100 grams, hemp seeds are truly remarkable. Unlike many other plant sources, they provide all 9 essential amino acids in the exact proportions your body needs to build and repair muscle, a rare trait. Even quinoa, often praised for being a complete plant protein, can't quite match hemp's amino acid profile. Why does this matter after 60? As we age, our bodies become more resistant to protein absorption. A 2021 review in Frontiers of Nutrition found that seniors who included complete plant proteins like hemp in their daily meals experienced better muscle retention, faster recovery after exercise, and less fatigue compared to those relying on incomplete sources. Hemp seeds are also rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, including a unique one called GLA, or gamma-linolenic acid. GLA has been shown to support joint health, reduce inflammation, improve mental clarity, and even offer heart protective benefits, all key for healthy aging. How to use them? The easiest way is raw. Just a spoonful goes a long way. Sprinkle over warm vegetables, stir into oatmeal, or blend into smoothies. Their soft texture and mild nutty flavor make it easy to add to almost anything. And because they digest easily, they're gentle on aging stomachs. One tip to remember, avoid cooking hemp seeds over high heat, as their delicate oils can break down and lose their benefits. Now, moving on to a protein that doesn't just support recovery, it may help rebuild strength at the cellular level, and yet almost no one over 60 is eating it. Number 3, seitan. Also known as wheat meat, seitan is a dense, meat-like food made from vital wheat gluten, delivering a stunning 39 grams of protein per 100 grams. That puts it neck and neck with the highest protein cuts of meat, but without the saturated fat, digestive heaviness, or inflammation often associated with animal products. Here's why seitan stands out for people over 60. It's incredibly easy for the body to break down and absorb. During processing, most of the starch and fiber from wheat are removed, leaving a concentrated form of pure protein, perfect for aging digestive systems that often struggle to extract nutrients from heavier, complex meals.
Research published in Clinical Nutrition ESPN in 2022 showed that seniors who included plant-based protein isolates like seitan in their diets retained 21% more lean muscle than those following a more traditional NICS diet. Seitan isn't just filling, it's functional. Naturally low in fat and carbs, it's ideal for anyone managing diabetes, cholesterol, or trying to lose weight. It gives you protein power without blood sugar spikes or extra calories. When it comes to cooking, seitan is incredibly versatile. Its chewy, satisfying texture make it feel more like meat than tofu or tempeh. Slice it into stir-fries, pan-sear with garlic and olive oil, grill into savory strips, or roast with your favorite marinade for a plant-based barbecue packed with flavor. To enhance its nutritional impact further, serve seitan with vitamin C-rich vegetables like bell peppers or kale. Why? Because the non-heme iron in seitan is absorbed more effectively when paired with vitamin C.
Number 2. Parmesan cheese. This cheese delivers an impressive 42 grams of protein per 100 grams, outpacing eggs, most cuts of beef, and providing more than twice the protein of milk or cottage cheese. But the real magic isn't just the quantity, it's how easily your body can use it. Because Parmesan is aged for 12 to 36 months, the proteins inside are already partially broken down into free-form amino acids, making digestion much easier, something that becomes increasingly important as enzyme production slows with age. A 2019 study published in Nutrients found that older adults absorb amino acids from aged cheeses like Parmesan nearly 30% more efficiently than from regular meat. That means more benefit per bite, with less work for your digestive system. Parmesan also contains a generous amount of leucine, the amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis, the very process that rebuilds and protects muscle tissue. Just 30 grams of Parmesan provides over 1.5 grams of leucine, enough to meet the minimum needed to kickstart muscle growth, a key factor in preventing sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass. To enjoy its full potential, try adding freshly grated Parmesan to warm dishes like roasted vegetables, omelets, or whole grain bowls. A light heating helps release more of Parmesan's natural aroma and flavor, which can also boost appetite, something many older adults struggle with. The beauty? You don't need much. Just a few tablespoons give a powerful protein boost without overwhelming your plate. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Number 1. This isn't something you'll find in the dairy aisle or even the meat section. It's rich, dense, and packed with the kind of protein your muscles crave, yet almost no one over 60 is eating it. Number 1. Dried fish powder. Made by dehydrating lean fish like cod or pollock, removing all water, and leaving a fine powder that's almost entirely protein, it contains 63 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's nearly twice as much as eggs, more than chicken breast, and even higher than many whey-based supplements. The protein in dried fish powder is absorbed quickly and efficiently, meaning your muscles can start using it almost immediately for repair and growth. A 2020 clinical study published in Clinical Nutrition tracked seniors who consumed dried cod powder daily without changing their exercise routines. Participants gained 19% more lean muscle mass in just 10 weeks. No pills, no gym, just high-quality, usable protein. What makes it even more effective? It's rich in essential amino acids, especially leucine, the key signal your body needs to turn on muscle protein synthesis. Research from Harvard shows most older adults don't get enough leucine from typical meals, but just 25 grams of fish powder provides over 3 grams of leucine, well above the threshold needed to trigger muscle growth. This powder blends easily into soups, stews, mashed vegetables, or even savory oatmeal for a powerful protein-packed breakfast. It stores well, doesn't spoil easily, and requires no chewing, making it excellent for older adults with swallowing difficulties or low appetite. Just make sure to choose a food-grade version with no added salt, flavors, or preservatives. This isn't just food, it's a therapeutic tool for restoring strength, especially during the years when muscle is hardest to maintain. Now you know, there are powerful, full protein sources out there that go far beyond eggs. From humble chickpeas to dried fish powder, these foods don't just add protein to your plate, they rebuild strength, improve recovery, and protect your independence as you age. Even one small change can make a big difference. So, which one will you try first?
Comment below and let us know. You might just inspire someone else. If this video helped you, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can click the thanks icon below and buy us a small coffee. Every little bit helps us keep creating videos that support your health and freedom. Because staying strong after 60 isn't luck, it's what you choose to put on your plate.